Dear friends, welcome to my channel, and today I like to show you how to make present for Valentine Day. Soon, very soon, we have 14th of February, and it will be day that all lovers will celebrate. And I like to show those that like to create things, how to make a nice present, nice gift. So I'm going to my stash that I know that I can find maybe something there and create something beautiful and nice. Here we're putting on the side one fabric, and here I have a fabric with hearts, and I think the fabric with hearts will fit. I have fabric with cars, but it's a little bit too personal. Maybe it's for a birthday of some man, but what I like about this fabric that I have hearts, it fits exact Valentine Day, Valentine present. So the only thing that I need to think of what I'm going to do, and those presents needs to have meaning. So thinking what piece I'm gonna use, and I need to think what I'm gonna create, because it's not easy, to be to have design in mind and finding some inspiration and create some. So I think I'm gonna use two fabrics, but um, in case that I will need to make something much uh, having more volume and stay still, I will have this fabric. This fabric is made from very tough material. So usually they use, it's 15 on 15, the measurement of the square. So I'm going to use 15 inches on 15 inches. If somebody in Europe, 40 centimeters on 40 centimeters square. So this fabric been used jackets, coats, or wedding jackets, and for special occasion that needs a lot of support. The tailor use steel. If somebody in the fashion or somebody that professional tailor, you will know why this tough fabric been used and where. Here I'm putting on the table the fabric, and I would like to cut exactly the same square. So I'm trying to find the best picture in the fabric. So I am looking how to make the most and the best piece. So I'm laying flat on the table, and I'm gonna cut. Later on, if needs to be adjusted, I will adjust the fabric with the shears, with the scissors, and this piece needs to go. So now you can see this what I'm doing on the sides needs to do adjustment. Very important for me is to straighten up, making adjustment, the two pieces that you see here on the table need to have the same length, so they need to be exact the same. If you're measuring, they need to be exactly the same. So I'm cutting the excess of the fabric that I wouldn't need to make the edges straight. See, 1, 2, and I already went to the sewing machine and I connect the red color fabric to make it fit to the square. Now this stuff fabric will go inside. And when you are trying to connect this piece, remember, you cannot use needles for the delicate fabrics on the sewing machine. You need, when you're working with this tough gray fabric, you need to use a needle that's sewing and going through heavy materials, heavy fabric. So if you're going to work on that, you need to change on your sewing machine the needle, and must be for heavy fabrics like jeans or something tougher. The gray color look a little bit clear, but it's gray, it's tough. So I am trying to adjust now the gray piece to the red piece, and trying to make it straight, that it will be comfortable to work when all of those three pieces will be exact the same size. So I'm going now, it's on inside of the fabric, and what I was thinking to do is I'm taking this square 4 by 4 inches or 10 centimeters by 10. So this is square, and you see 4 inches right away here, and it's 10 centimeters square. I am folding this piece because it has the same size, and I'm putting the square, and I'm gonna well, I want to use the chalk, but then I said, well, the chalk is I don't know, I wouldn't see the line, or I never worked with this fabric, gray fabric before, so I'm gonna use something that it's marker. It's permanent marker, but I don't mind because it won't be shown outside, so I'm not worried about it. This will go inside the stitches, and it's not gonna be something that is gonna be somebody, or it's gonna be seen, let's say. So you don't need to worry about it. It's just on the left side I make markings of the square, and now I'm going to do it on the right side, putting fabrics together, adjusting them straight as much as I can. Yes, and now I'm going to draw 2 lines of the square, 1 and 2. Be sure that the lines you can see. Be sure that you have exact square. Now I'm taking my heavy shear scissors. They are older version, and they going on the tough fabrics. Wonderful. They still sharp. They heavy on my hands, but they do the work. Go in the corner, and now I'm going to go on the left side, and I'm going to cut straight line as I marked. Now those squares will go on the side, and now I'm going to go into the other one. it's not hard, but the layers of the fabric, I double it, and this is 6 layers I'm going through. Just remember, it's too heavy. If you're not sure, so do square by square. For me, it's comfortable. Instead of doing 4 squares, I'm going to do 2. Here you go. Now those will go in my recycling bins, and I will probably use the red color and the hearts on something else. So they are not going to the garbage, they will go to the recycling, where I'm gonna reuse them for different projects or applique that I like to do. Now that I'm opening those 3 layers on the table and I'm trying to work my magic, it means that I need to go to the machine and I need to do the stitch all around. You see, all around, and leaving some opening that I can turn it over. Now, I like to use the clippers, but I'm gonna tell you those clippers are too small, and my hand they too tough, and I'm gonna use the laundry uh, clippers. They are wonderful. They made from wood. They not so harsh on my hands. They not small, and they comfortable to work with. So heavy fabric, I'm not using pins. I'm using laundry pins, and they are amazing. I have special bag on my working space, and especially for what I'm doing now. I just remembered that I need to put those fabrics in the right order, and when you're working and the process are so wonderful, so you can think about which order they need to go. And I just want to do it because I'm very excited. Oh my God, I got my idea. I got something that I can create, and I'm forgetting that some fabric needs to go in the right place. So I am trying to find the right place that I can put all of the fabrics, right? And I will need to cut more to adjust the lines a little bit, just tiniest, not the major and not the big cuts, but a little bit. The different fabrics, they behave different when they are under the scissors or shears, and when you cut them, they might not be exact the same, little bit. This project, I'm not worried about the really straight lines, but you can do as much as you need to do to straighten the fabric. You see, now I'm taking different scissors because it's not so heavy folded, so I need to adjust not so many layers. And it's like easy, really easy to make. So I'm measuring again and again. I want to see that all the pieces that I cut, they are straight. It is important for me, especially to create corners that will need to be straight. So need to put all of 3 layers together, and needs to go under the sewing machine to do the round stitch and leaving some opening. But making this video, I forgot what needs to be done first, and then I went back to the table and I add some details that needs to be sewn together. See, I'm adjusting the corners, they need to be straight. You need to see the corner. It needs to be really sharp, straight. Now I'm clipping again. I clip so many times, and you need to check the layers on the bottom. Oh my God, it's so fun to work with. Those clips, I'm gonna saying again, they're wonderful, but they are not comfortable in my hands. I am not 20 years old, a little bit older, and it's hard for me because those clippers are tough. This is the way that needs to go, and you need to turn a couple of times to see that all the fabric that you clip with the laundry clips, they are straight and not being, with the waves or something. Here I'm going back to the mistake that I made. I just forgot. I forgot that I need to add the elastic in between the layers, and this layer and that layer. One layer gonna be the outside, the other is gonna be inside. So, and the gray one, the tough one, gonna be in, so it won't be shown. This is why I have 3 layers there. So in between the outside layers, I'm gonna put, this is the opening that I'm planning to leave when I'm gonna turn it on the other side. You see how I'm checking the again and again to see that fabric didn't move, even that you're using pins. Still, going through 3 layers, it's not easy peasy thing. So each fabric has their own behavior, and they're stubborn, and they moving, and more I move, they move too. So I need to adjust those stubborn fabric. Now I'm going back to what I supposed to go. This elastic, when I bought my slippers, they were hanging together. So as you know, I am upcycler, so I will use things I don't like to throw them. So I remember that I need to make loops for this project. Here you go. So you make adjustable loops. It needs to go around 15 centimeters, 7 inches. So I have enough for 4.5 pieces, but I need 4 loops. So I am good as this size. I don't need to look for something else. It fits. So it's going to be used. It's not going to go to the it's been saved from landfill, let's say. So this is the loops, and this is how it goes. I'm going to show you now. It goes in between the layers. No. This is the inside. We see, trying to find which way. No. Okay, we need to go different direction. Come on. Here I realized that I'm putting wrong way. This is the way that now this is where it needs to go. And it happens. It happens many times that some details goes not the right direction. Well, good that I realize, and I need on each piece This is 4 pieces. So one square needs to have on the opposite side of it the elastic that's been sewn together. This is what I'm putting together, and clip. There you go. So 4 pieces need to have this elastic. Put the edges together and slip inside. Yes. If it's going to be sticky a little bit, it doesn't matter. It's going to be inside, so don't worry about it. I'm just trying to be too, clean with those. So if you see me, I'm putting only on the right side the loop. This way, the 2 corners I'm catching and I'm putting inside. Okay, here you go. If you have a little bit tiniest sticking out, it's okay. Just put them together. And it's about around inch from the corner. You need to put all of them in the same this is the piece that I will open around 3.5 inches. I am planning to open, but when you're making things doesn't go the way that you planned. So well, I went and I did the stitch all around. My machine gives me such a big trouble. Now I'm cutting here the corner open, cut before the thread, not with the thread and not after the thread. Right away at the corner you need to give a clip, cut before the thread. Be careful not cut the thread, the stitch that you have. Be careful, just be careful, be patient. You need to cut up to the thread, but not with the thread together. That it will give you, when you're turning around, it will give you sharp corners and nice look. Now I'm checking, and if you will see now that the way that I plan to leave the opening, by mistake I closed that opening and realized, and I left on the side the opening. Now I'm gonna turn it on the right side of this nice gift that I'm planning. A little bit tough, 3 layers, and it's doubled and more doubled because I left very tiny hole. Moment that I realized that I've been sewn almost everything. So turning on the other side, then got nothing being ripped when I was turning. I was hoping it's not. Okay, I was very gentle with this. Right, where is the other one? Here you go. Look a little bit not right, but go to the corners, straighten them up, push the fabric till the pointy corners. Don't push too hard. You don't want to go through the fabric, and you don't want to cut or destroy the stitch. Here you go. I went and I give a press with the iron and steam. I'm just showing you all the now I will gonna give stitch all around, including closing the opening that I have here. You see, hello, I have opening here, hello. So this one I will have a stitch all around the edges, including this one that open. I did the stitch all around. If you see the loops, they are now you see me the button, and I chose the bigger button the better. You need to see the measure that your loop will fit the button straight exact. So I'm going to sew on all the buttons and I'll come back to you and show you what I'm going to do next. Now buttons are ready, been sewn, and now we're gonna connect all those pieces together. Well, when I was connecting those pieces together, I realized the loops became very big, and if you see the gaps in between, and I didn't like the idea. So I needed to have some kind of solution to find this gift, this present look nice. From the beginning I said, well, it's nice, it's beautiful, but I didn't like it. I didn't think through, and I didn't realize. And then I said to myself, nah, I don't like the way that it is. It's very nice, but color's nice, but it's something wrong there. And I said to myself, you need to find solutions. So I tied a knot on each elastic, and this is how it made the gap closer. So I'm showing you all around. It's very nice organizer, or you can put something inside. You can put a piece of cardboard, make it straight. You can carry anything, buttons or things, or just small things, or jewelry. Whatever you like, you can use this nice organizer. It's beautiful. It's inside has one color and outside has beautiful hearts. Well, I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope I was a little bit inspiration for you. Thumbs up, sign up. Don't forget that I need your support. I need you to sign up and write me comments below. Share my videos. Be more active on my channel. It is hard when I don't have enough audience to create and show. I have a lot of material to show you, a lot of videos that been already made, but I need people. I need people as you are. Well, stay healthy, stay beautiful, and I hope to see you next time. So long. So long.